Thank you for joining today. My name is Ben Outwater. I'm Director of Customer Service here at ViaStore. Want to have a quick discussion on modernization and how that can extend the life of your existing system. We all know this past year has been pretty crazy. It's full of changes and challenges that have been felt throughout our industry, compounding some of the challenges and changes that we had prior to this, such as keeping up with customer demand, labor shortages, throughput requirements, business model changes. And we know automation is key to solving some of these issues, but the automation that's in place in many of the customer sites is getting outdated, it's reaching capacity. Operations are starting to suffer from unplanned downtime, delivery failures, frustrated customers, and uncontrolled costs. So it leads to a decision: do we go with a completely new system, or do we take what we have in place and bring it up to speed so that we're able to satisfy the customers years into the future? There's many benefits to both, but we're seeing with the current economic situation, more companies are leaning towards, let's take what we have and avoid the extensive downtime and capital of a new system and make the most of what we have. We know that retrofits, enhancements, improved maintenance and support will all help, but there is a challenge with the decision making and feeling good as a customer that, hey, I've thought of everything, and I feel solid that this is a good decision. So that's where partnering with an expert is beneficial. We at ViaStore have 45 years experience with over 5,000 retrofits across the globe. And that experience, combined with the feedback from the customers over the years, has allowed us to hone the approach for how we do this. And it really starts with an audit where we'll bring the required personnel, whether it's a controls engineer, software engineer, systems engineer, whoever is needed, to make sure we get a holistic view of your system, spend a few days on site, bring all that information that we find back. We will internally here go through a process of building a roadmap for you, 3 to 5 year roadmap of how we see this going. We'll then come back, do a workshop with you, say, hey, here's what we found. How does this fit with what you're doing? What your expectations are, what your priorities are. We'll kind of go back and forth there till both sides feel good about the end roadmap. And then this allows the basically reasonable expectations to be set, a timeline to be set, budgets to be set, and it doesn't matter if it's third party or our current customers. It's a good way, a good process to make sure that we really get through and understand everything that's going on, to get through the entire system and make sure that you're satisfied and your customers are satisfied for years to come. So to illustrate this, we're going to do a couple of videos of recent modernizations that we've done and how these customers have extended the life of their system. The first one is Leclerc. They're Canadian food manufacturing with aging software controls. They weren't happy with the support they were getting, so we had to go in and just work through their whole system, and this video illustrates some of the work that we did there.
At Leclerc, we manufacture cookies and granola bars. We ship in 25 different countries, and we do have 4 automated warehouses using warehouse management system. In the past, we had many problems with our system, like downtime, errors, database problem. And for us at Leclerc, it's not an option. We need our SRS, our automated system, capable to supply our shipping departments and our production lines. We upgrade our warehouse management system with ViaStore because our legacy one was very old and not very reliable. At Leclerc, we are very technology-oriented, so we use the best equipment possible for our production, but also for our supply chain and logistics. It allows us to bring pallets from the receiving department up to the automated warehouse. But in the meantime, the system also makes sure that the pallet is square, the pallet is in good condition, and not too heavy. At ViaStore, we met people like us, proud of what they are doing, knowledgeable, and capable to deliver. Now with ViaStore, we got a reliable system, but we also got a team willing to work with us each day to improve it. What we present to ViaStore was a big challenge. We asked them to replace our 20 years old system to connect via that to our SAP and to do it in our 4 different sites across North America. So they did it within a year without any business interruption. At Leclerc, we have the shipping, the receiving, and the warehousing automated. So via that software, help us to integrate all those systems together and help us to deliver our customer faster. You know, we are not working with a company, we're working with people. So for their dedication, their honesty, their quick turnaround, and their understanding of our industry, I'll certainly work again with Viastor.
All right, thank you for watching that video. The next one we have coming up is Phoenix Contact. They are a manufacturer of electronic products. They were quickly outgrowing their system. They were roughly at 90% capacity, needed to expand capacity and throughput, but couldn't interrupt the day-to-day operations. So we worked on a phased plan to get them up to speed. You'll enjoy this one. I make a little cameo in so you can see me before quarantine hair. So enjoy this video.
I can't imagine us going back in time and not be using an automated logistics system the caliber of what we have with our Viastor solution.
When we decided to expand this project, we realized we had a serious issue with capacity. And given the growth trends of the U.S. market and our role as a regional hub within the North and South American market, we felt we needed to do a significant expansion to our logistics center of the Americas.
So the scope of our project was to expand the logistics automation system in all phases, from receiving to the pick packing, as well as our consolidation and shipping. And to go along with that, we had to also expand the ViaDAT software program to enable the expanded automation system.
The initial project was done in 2008. Since that time, there have been a number of retrofit projects, with this one being the most complex. In this system, the existing equipment had to continue running the day-to-day operations while the new system was being built. Working closely with the Phoenix team, a detailed implementation plan was developed. Weekly conference calls were used to keep all parties on the same page. The plan allowed most of the new system to be fully commissioned and tested before being tied in. The new system expansion required 6 separate cut-ins. Each cut-in was highly planned out, adding new system functionality with no system downtime. At the end of the project, a detailed testing, training, and standby phase ensured a successful completion and handover of the project.
From the Viastor software to the controls to the equipment, this was a complete solution designed to meet our long-term business needs. In the current solution, again, we expanded all 4 of our major areas. In the receiving area, we added a robotic depalletizer, which effectively doubled our entire receiving capacity. We added 4 ASRS cranes, going from a 7-aisle system to an 11-aisle system. This increased our storage and retrieval capacity by well over 50%. In the pick-pack area, we went from 10 pick-pack stations to 14 pick-pack stations, which increased our pick-pack capacity by 40%. In addition to that, we added robotic lifts, which lead to a conveyor sortation system with gravity chutes, which are giving us another 10 to 15% throughput gain.
So we've added much needed capacity in our logistics center to support the growth that we expect for the Americas going forward in all phases of our warehouse operation, from receiving to pick packing and ultimately through shipping. And we think this sets us up for the next decade to provide a competitive warehouse operation to support our customers, and we couldn't have done it without the support of the Viastor team.
All right, thank you for watching the videos. We trust that it was a beneficial presentation for you. Retrofits can be scary, but the process we laid out and the experience that we have will ease those fears. We look forward to working with you in the future, and any questions you may have right now. If you have questions that you don't think of to ask in this short session, visit the website or contact us directly. Appreciate it. Thank you.